Hi, this is Archana Jog, and I am going to talk about training, especially the first time trainers. I have spent 9 years in corporate HR, and in that period, I have arranged for, I have planned for, I have checked effectiveness of number of training programs. A few have been very unsuccessful, a few have been very effective. And I have definitely made a note as what has made training programs successful, or rather, I feel a trainer makes a program successful or unsuccessful. Since last 11 years, I am into training and teaching HR subjects and training various different skills, management skills, behavioral skills, etc. Well, of course, I think it's very important that as first time trainers, because when I started training myself, imparting training, I definitely was nervous, and all of us are nervous on the first training program because we are always worried about effectiveness. We're always worried about whether we will meet our objectives or not, whether the trainees will connect with us, or whether the trainees will like our training program. Will I fail somewhere as a trainer? And a lot of nervous thoughts running in our minds. But here I am with a few tips and a few tricks that I have collected over the number of years that I have been training. The first thing that you must remember, all the trainers, that a training program is not about us trainers, but the training program is about them who have come to get trained. And hence, stop thinking about yourself. I think what you should think about is how will I show my trainees the effectiveness, or rather the application of what I'm going to train today. And that is the most important part in a training program. If you show them what is going to be the use, how do you apply a concept or an idea that you're going to train on, or that you're going to talk to them about, that will definitely hook them. There should be three basic concepts that you should cover in any training. One is convention, the other is algorithms, and the third is concepts. Conventions basically are those typical definitions, statistics, uh, success stories also, probably, which would make them feel confident about the skill that they have come to train you from. Algorithms basically are the steps as to how would you be applying the knowledge that you are taking away from this training program. And concepts are certain life pops, the tips and the tricks, and the pointers that would make the application easier. So once we have these 3 points, it is easy for us to build objectives for our training program. The first mistake that we all do as trainers, in fact even I have done it, is we write a list of objectives, and the objectives mostly are decided by us for a training program. We may not have considered their expertise, their skills, and their required applications for or from the training program that they have come to attend. So it's most important that we decide on the objectives, or rather we ask for the objectives from them rather than just give them a blanket list of objectives. And then of course, I think another most important tip that I can give here, well, okay, probably I'm sounding like I'm thinking very scattered, however I'm just thinking aloud, because I remember whenever anybody says first time trainers, I remember my first time and how nervous I was really. Well, I think, like I was saying, a most important tip that I can give you is make this training about them and not about you. So you may be an expert on a particular subject. You may be able to talk forever about a particular topic, but it's very important that you understand that how much you must talk about a particular topic, how should you be talking about it. However, remember, you are an expert for a particular topic which you have chosen, and you need to understand that you need to deliver like an expert. Then of course, you need to also share control with them. You need to share control with them. It's very important that sharing control, what does it mean? That only means that you go by their comfort. You need to have, of course we will be teaching for training for 8 hours, 6 hours and so on, but we need to understand that the first break that we must consider should be in the first 1.5 hour. So approximately 60 to 75 minutes have gone in your training, and I think you should consider a break in your training. A very short 5 minutes break, but yes, you should consider, but give them control. Talk about a break. Ask them, would you like to have a break now so that we can we can interact, or would you like to have a break after say 15 minutes? And as per their wishes, as per they think, take your break. And in your break, don't detach yourself from them. Don't